Listen up, ladies. It's time to be seen in your best light. This is especially important if you are getting ready to walk down the aisle to say I do, or maybe you're thinking about special birthday or anniversary gift. For any occasion, Michele John's photography can make you look and feel gorgeous. Joining us to share more is fine art photographer Michele Johns. I just think gorgeous is such a good word because when you look at these pictures, that's the first thing you think of. Let's talk about an overview of maybe some of your typical clients.
Awesome. So most of my clients are just like you and I, everyday women who just want to exist beautifully in photography or in photographs and feel amazing, empowered, beautiful, and everyone deserves it.
Yes, and not only do they deserve it, when you look at your photos, they truly are amazing. The lighting is beautiful as well. Let's talk about some of your headshots, some of the abstract portraits that you have. Is there something specific that you think of when you go into a shoot, something like that?
Absolutely. I always ask for headshots what their message is, what it is they're trying to convey, and I love to use body language to use that to our benefit. So if we're trying to communicate something, if you deal with money, there's different ways to pose and also expression and lighting, and I just like to get creative with it.
Well, creativity is seen for sure.
Thank you.
Why don't you explain a little bit what fine art boudoir is?
So I define it as bringing together wardrobe, posing, lighting, expression, all together, and creating magic with that.
So now you say that these are just everyday people, right, that come and want to have a session with you, but they're not models, they're not professionals, so what kind of do you do to kind of make them feel at ease?
Great question. Everyone asks that, actually. So it can be very unnerving, right, in a session like this. So it starts with a conversation. I ask what are their favorite features, what are their partner's favorite features, what are the session goals, what are we trying to do, what are we trying to accomplish. Everyone has something about their body they don't necessarily want to show off,
right.
So I guide around it. I don't hide anything, but I pose around it or I plan wardrobe around it. And then when it comes to Photoshop, I believe less is more. However, skin retouching, everybody wants that, so that's always included. But it's just the conversation, getting to know them, and then in the session what I love to do is show the back of the camera, so as we're going through the session they can see that is me, no Photoshop required. And my goal is to get them to say, oh my gosh, I look amazing, and then watch the nerves just melt away.
That's got to be rewarding for you. Someone, not just personally, but then as an artist, to feel like you are giving them this wonderful gift.
Yes.
Well, you have lots of happy clients. Let's go ahead and hear from one of them.
Thank you.
Finished a photo shoot with Michele, and she's awesome. This is my third time shooting with her, and she makes me feel so comfortable and so beautiful. And I can't wait to shoot with her some more. Thanks, Michele.
Now you help with the makeup, the styling, the wardrobe. I mean, you help with more than just taking pictures, don't you?
Absolutely.
Now how do you do that, and really why do you do that for your clients?
I'm so glad you asked. So I do it because it is a total experience, number one, and when you feel confident and beautiful, it comes through in expression and posing. It's really important that it all comes together. I don't want anyone just showing up and saying, okay, and here we go. I want you to be comfortable. I want you to understand what our goals are, and as far as how we have a wardrobe planning call, I offer unlimited planning assistance. Sometimes they're in the shopping mode and they're sending me pictures saying, how will this look? I think it's fun, first of all, but it's necessary.
It does sound fun.
Yeah.
Like, to help people go ahead and pick out things and know, especially with your expertise, how that's going to play on film.
Right.
So brides-to-be, this seems like a perfect thing for them. And you probably have a lot of that, right? Where they're getting ready for that big day. They want to look their most beautiful for the day, but also to be captured prior to that.
Absolutely. And I didn't mention that this is great for people getting married, celebrating a birthday or anniversary. But for the brides, sometimes they do their hair and makeup check, their test, and come and do their boudoir session afterwards and utilize that already done for them, and then it carries through to their wedding. It's the
yeah.
same look. But as far as wardrobe and hair and makeup, I also should mention that I work with makeup artists that can do and create any look for them as well.
That is so cool. You've got a great special for our viewers. I know you guys are out there thinking about this, so what do you have for them?
Okay, so with our viewers, I'm offering a 20% off any of our packages, excluding the mini session.
This is so great. Now, one other thing before we go briefly, you help a lot of people who might have life-changing situations. Maybe they've lost a lot of weight, all of a sudden have a newfound confidence, or have survived cancer or diseases. It's important for you to work with these types of people, isn't it?
Absolutely. It is, we're chronicling their life. It's a journey, and I love to photograph women along that journey. I photograph women prior to surgery for illnesses, and also after, and then during and in between, and it's just, being photographed is so important. We need to exist in photographs for our loved ones and for ourselves.
Absolutely. We talked about brides, but as you said too, birthdays, anniversaries. This is also a wonderful type of gift, not only to give yourself, but your spouse or your partner or anyone in your life that you may want to do this for, right?
Right, absolutely. The gifts are for them, but the experience is for the woman to keep for herself. And every time she looks at her photographs, remember how amazing she felt.
Oh, this was so much fun. Thanks for being
you so
here.
much.
Let's remind folks, for any occasion, Michele Johns Photography can make you look and feel gorgeous. Call 720-230-8060. To meet Michele, you can schedule a free 15-minute phone consultation. And if you book a full photo package, you'll receive 20% off. The number again is 720-230-8060. Or visit Michele.